Hello. So I'm just going to show a quick little prototype build for a multiplayer Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets sort of RPG thing. First of all, you start off in the main menu where you make your own custom name because this is multiplayer, you're going to need to do that. Select whichever house you want to be in. You can actually click this to open an RTF file, get some information about the game or what I want to do with. And let's just hop right in. Currently there's no players online, so let's just join. I just thought it'd be cool if there was a more RPG and multiplayer version of Chamber of Secrets, so figured I'd do this for a sort of game dev interview. Didn't really get much out of it, unfortunately, but oh well. This board will show you what players online. The H is for the host of the server, which I currently am. F1 is your chat. So, hello world. Good stuff. Got a little pet gnome. Pets are just something I was working on recently, but they aren't actually in the public version yet. So you won't be able to use him, unfortunately. So he's kind of neat. Whenever I get him into a more stable form, he'll be able to help you out and whatnot. This gnome currently just goes about and collects beans for you. Let's see if I could show you that, but I need to get him far away enough so he actually teleports to me. Romeo, let's go. Ah, there you are. Good. So yeah, if you get far enough, they'll just teleport to you. Tab opens your in-game menu, which is very work in progress. Have items and all kinds of neat stuff. And yeah, if you use a flipendo on these suits of armor, you get some XP points and some beans. Which, if you touch the beans, you get them. Eventually, the gnome should go collect them for me, and there he goes. Nice. Hey, I get some more beans. Neat. Obviously, you can use Spongify, a few other things. This is still just a prototype, so it's a lot of derpy weirdness. Another thing is, I don't know why you couldn't use Nox and Lumos in the same form in the original game. That would have been neat. You can also flipendo these blackboards in order to get more information. Special thanks to this guy for all the models that I ripped. I did have to make my own models and interactions like this boot, which I will show you a little bit, which takes us to the custom tutorial level. Pretty simple stuff. You got your normal WASD movement, jump, and mantling, which is a little derpy but does work. You go to different areas by going through doorways, although there is a bit of a bug where you follow the world, but you get to teleport back to where you're supposed to be, so it's not really an issue. You need to fix these textures along with other things. Yeah. Mora. All kinds of good stuff. I think I managed to get Defendo sort of working, at least just the core code. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. There's a lot of stuff to work on. And you're getting bounced by the pad. Yeah, so the Specify tiles, since this is made in Unity, they can affect your character, but they can also affect anything with physics bodies, like like your pet, which is fun. Let's go check out the one custom part of the map. If you're wondering about the UI in the bottom, that's an XP bar. Left side is going to be your primary spell. Left large cube is going to be your primary spell. Right large cube is going to be your offhand item. And then there's 10 quick slots that you can use. Go ahead and go in here. And I'm falling out of the world again. That's weird. And here's my custom tutorial level, which I will show you in a little bit what it does. Let's go ahead and hit Nox on these two. Because it would not be a Harry Potter game without secrets. When you find a secret, that little sound plays and you get an icon underneath your health that shows you how many secrets you found on the level, which I just found 1 of 3. Just thought it'd be neat. You can use E to interact with this and go back to the main hall. Also animated one of the portraits just because I want to see what it would look like, and it looks kind of neat. A little weird, but Simple tutorial, little introduction to Flipendo and a few of the other spells. I'm not quite done with the tutorial yet, but still neat. Little introduction to Spongify. Obviously, you got the little thing, so if you aren't pointing at something interactive, it'll just be a yellow mist. But if you point at something, it'll give you a little icon. Let's go. And I'm going too fast, so my pet is spawning quickly. Save books work the way you expect them to. They just save. Maybe touch them. Enemy gnomes will make you lose beans. They will also damage you. If you take too much damage, you will ragdoll and faint, because ragdoll is awesome. Deal with it. Goes respawn by pressing R, which will bring you back to your next spot. And use Flipendo on enemy gnomes to make them ragdoll and knock unconscious. Oh, there's another one right there. Eh. Spells do have a homing sort of thing to them. Oh, there's even more. 3 pixies and 3 gnomes here. Rictusempra on the pixies. Flipendo on the gnomes. And I'm glad I got the homing thing on, otherwise it would be very hard to hit them. Then you get more experience and level up, etc., etc. Gotta hit these plates in order to unlock the gate. Introduction to gnomes. I hit these as well, and these Flipendo triggers do actually work. And of course hit the suit of armor. Just a lot of prototyping, because the project was to make a remake of one of your childhood games and see if you can make a suitable prototype in about 2 to 3 weeks. Unfortunately, I did not get the job because someone else ended up making a war game sort of prototype, and that was obviously more popular, so the introductory to Lumos, which will make things disappear or show up. In this case being a secret, use the other Lumos and you get a staircase. Neat. Slap Lumos on this little fire thingy and you get the last secret. Fun stuff. It's more of a multi-lock Lumos thing. But we are unfortunately getting close to the part where I haven't worked on it, because I gotta finish up the rest of this area and get the sewers area so you can test out the other spells and whatnot. And this is just introductory to Nox, which is just hit out all the light sources. Then you should get a little drain pipe that shows up. And you just jump through. There's nothing down here yet because I'm still working on it. And you'll be teleported back to where your last saved is. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Let's go on back to the start. Yee. Good stuff. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to work on this. I might. I don't know. It kind of failed its primary job, which was to help me get a job at a game dev company, but hey, tomato tomato. But it's something fun and interesting that I think you guys would like to work on, and I did have a lot of fun building these. Like, this isn't modeled or anything, I did have to model the boot and whatnot, which is fine. I did have to make some custom models in here. And I had to make a custom model for the frame of the portrait, but everything else in here is just cubes with textures from the original game. And it's weirdly a lot of fun to make. Just making basic levels. Ooh, right, I should actually show you the multiplayer, shouldn't I? 1 second. Let's see here. I have to launch the actual thing in the editor because you can only run one at a time. This may take a minute. But yeah, the short-term goal is to essentially make a remake of the Chamber of Secrets, only with more RPG elements, more interactivity, more item collection, etc., etc. Let's see, where's the Harry Potter Uni? Yeah. Let me just go ahead and launch that and get that up and running so I can show you the multiplayer real quick. But yeah, that's a short-term goal. Just make a sort of remake, fan remake with some more fun replayability elements. And the long-term goal is to essentially make a more wider open world that's more of the American Hogwarts, Ilvermorny. The lot more mechanics, more like a Hogwarts Legacy. That would be the long-term goal, if I ever decide to work on this again. So, okay, this might take a while. I didn't expect the editor to take so long to load. I'm just gonna end it right there. That's fine. You get the idea. So yeah, enjoy, have fun. It's not a lot to it, but I thought it would be a cool prototype that people could mess around with. Get a friend on and mess around with the multiplayer if you want to. It's very buggy and barely works, but hey, why not? It's the first Harry Potter gone with multiplayer. Fun. Bye.